Image boards soon ballooned into a haven for teenagers and 20-somethings who needed a place to release their emotions anonymously or look for entertainment, advice, or a sense of community, among others.
They just like to mess around with people to get lulz or some humor out of it. And a lot of times, especially with celebrities, they just want to go against the grain, go against the pop glam culture that's sprouted out, which seems today sprouted out of television, movies, out of the internet, out of celebrity news, anything. And this is kind of the anti-pop movement.
It's entertaining. There's a good deal of interesting content on there. I mean, it is just an image board first and foremost, so wallpapers, car pictures, all sorts of stuff like that. Like on the automotive forum and stuff, somebody's being an idiot. I mean, it's all anonymous, so it doesn't really matter, which makes it interesting.
The board turned into a center of a quasi-countercultural movement in which the group began to take actions against celebrities, celebrity wannabes, or groups that misused the internet. These actions ranged from a variety of attacks on Second Life, including sending large penises flying through the air, to someone who was being interviewed by CNET, to posting flashing images on a message board for people with epilepsy, and posting messages on Oprah's website.
Someone who claims to be a member of a known pedophile network. It said this: he doesn't forgive, he does not forget, his group has over 9,000 penises.
I think it's a privilege to call yourself a Scientologist, and it's something that you have to earn.
The attacks never garnered much
because
media
Scientology
attention,
does.
and the board basically was unknown to most of society.
Or she
But
has the
in January
ability
2008, a video posted
to create new and
on
better
YouTube
reality
that showed Tom Cruise
conditions.
talking about his religion, Scientology.
Being
As the video
Scientologist,
gained
you look at
popularity,
someone you know
the Church of
absolutely
Scientology tried to have the video
Being a
removed
Scientologist,
from YouTube. This
you drive
infuriated
past
many
an accident,
contributors to
it's not like
4chan
anyone
and other
else.
anonymous message
As you
boards,
drive
and the
past,
raid on the
you
Church of
do something about it,
Scientology
because
ensued.
you know you're the only one that can really help. But that's what drives me, is that I know that we have an opportunity.
The Church of Scientology has had its share of critics over the years.
From January
and
to
more
April
than its
2008,
share
hundreds of
negative
news
press.
articles and
The
broadcast
church's
reports were
popularity
published
back,
about the
now
conflict
celebrities
between
are
Anonymous and the
targeted
Church of
platform.
Scientology.
Being from a background that they're not very technologically savvy, these people in the media, these older people, have a lot of their information stored on these computers. They have a lot to worry about, and they have no idea about this
The
culture.
group's postings on YouTube generated heavy traffic.
We want you to be aware.
They call themselves anonymous. They are hackers on steroids, treating the web like a real-life video game, sacking websites, invading MySpace accounts, disrupting innocent people's lives. And if you fight back, watch out. Fushman tracks down the hacker gangs in this Fox 11 investigation.
Destroy. Anonymous has even threatened to bomb sports stadiums.
I believe they're domestic terrorists.
In terms of actually like sort of dealing with the subculture as a whole, I think that there really wasn't much
Dear Fox News,
out there.
it has come to our unfortunate attention that both the name and nature of Anonymous has been ravaged, as if it were a whore in a back alley, and then placed on display for the public eye to behold. Allow me to say quite simply, you've completely missed the point of who and what we are.
There are people on there, I mean, they can get addresses, websites, telephone numbers, names. They probably get like social security numbers. I mean, so if they really want to go after someone, I mean, they can just annihilate them. Well, they don't do that to just, I don't know, completely random people. Like if you go on there and fuck with people and talk a whole lot of shit, or if you're, you know, a Scientologist, I guess, you might have to worry about that.
So I think that the reason that maybe people liked my story was not so much that I was so positive about Anonymous, but that I just did my best to portray them as they were without sort of moralizing, which a lot of people have done in the past, or cleaning them up for public consumption. I think that also just pisses people off.